I would say something that people struggle with realizing is that these changes you'll have to make, they're not permanent. They're only temporary.
Yes.
And you are going to be uncomfortable. It's not going to be fun. And I am very anti, cut out the avocado toast, don't buy the coffee, rah, rah, okay? I am.
Yeah.
But if you are in truly a dark, dark hole and there's no ladder to crawl out,
Cut it out.
you literally have to cut it out.
Yes.
You have to make some temporary changes that are very uncomfortable. And to your point, like, we focus so much on cutting out every single little discretionary cost. Do you know how hard it is to cut out $5,000 worth of expenses? Do you know how easy it is to ask for a $5,000 raise? A $5,000 raise happens every single day. Like, that is par for the course. That's not anything special. Cutting out $5,000, do you know how many coffees you have to cut out? You know how many meals you can't go out to? Do you know how many friends you might lose in that process? So again, I think it's really, really important to be asking for that raise. And I mean 10, 15% every single year. Are you going to get it every year? Probably not. But you get 7%, great. You get 8%, great. You got to ask.
Yeah.
And you got to remind them pretty much for 6 months out of the year that you deserve that raise and that you want money, that you are money motivated. Because if you ask in December when everybody else is asking for money,
Right.
you're at the back of the list,
Good
back
luck.
of the line.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to be on top of the pile when your boss starts thinking about who's getting a raise this year.
What can someone do who's an employee to be really smart and intentional about getting a raise?
Yeah.
How can they show their value, their work ethic, that they're getting the results that's going to increase revenue in the business, as opposed to just saying, give me a 20% raise or a 10% raise because I deserve it?
Yeah.
How do they enroll through actual results as opposed to, I just want a raise.
Yeah.
Give it to me. Otherwise, I'm not happy.
Yeah. So you remember those two guys on Wall Street? You've got the executioners and then you've got the knife and fork guys.
Yeah.
So on the execution side, make yourself a brag book. So it's a literal folder.
A brag book.
A brag book, raise receipts,
like
promo
that.
pitch, whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
Just make one. It's a folder in your email. And every time something good happens to you, every time you get a pat on the back from another team member from your company, forward it to that folder. A client says, wow, you did such a great job, whatever, put it in that folder. Anything that good that happens to you, put in that folder. Because that way, when you go and you have to write those really annoying self-assessments, you can go back and literally look through those emails and be like, oh, remember that time I did that one thing and that thing and that thing? And now you have quantifiable results that you can point to.